What is up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today we're going to do just a quick little update on the TA for Kaspa. And of course, as always, this is not financial advice. I am only sharing my opinion of what the chart appears to be showing us, and TA is my specialty. Now, since the last report, it looks like we got exactly what I thought we would get. Not to say that I'm this big prognosticator who can predict the future, but what I was saying was that after we failed this descending line, the new descending baseline, that we would probably go lower. And it's kind of interesting. As always, we get somebody that will jump in and say, you can't do TA on Kaspa and TA doesn't work and blah, blah, blah. Well, we see what happened here. It played out exactly as I thought it would. And it does look like we're going to bounce up and possibly come back up and test the bottom of this line if it even makes it that far. But when you jump over to the 1 hour chart, we have a little bit more of a clue here as we see that it's trying to approach the bottom of that line. But then we do notice that the oscillators are curling over right there. And if we do get a crossover, a bearish crossover of the fast line and the slow line, we can expect price to continue to go downward. Now, the MACD is showing that we're approaching the zero line, and we could possibly jump up and kind of take another dip in the positive area, as there is a bullish crossover here on the micro right there. But that's no guarantee, and we can see that sometimes you do a double dip. We see here that when the histogram bars were headed back towards the zero line here, we took a second dive downward here. So you have a double dip. Same thing happens here where you get the light red bars, and then it reverses and goes back to dark red and takes that double dip before we come back upstairs into the zone of the green bars on the histogram. So anyway, I think patience is the key here. I'll probably go ahead and just pick up another bag at this point because my goal is just to continue to DCA. Let's say if I buy a bag right here and we continue to go downward, I'll probably have another strike zone and just pick it up again in small amounts as we go down, because we can't predict the bottom. Even though under the current market conditions, it looks like this bear market is going to drag on and continue. But with the fundamentals of this project and the fact that it does solve the Bitcoin trilemma, it is not centralized, it is open source, it is the new block DAG technology. And for what its use case does provide, I think that there is massive upside potential for this project. And if anything, once we do get a reversal, there could be a chance to take profits. Like if we jump out of this range and head on another bullish uptrend, we could have a bear market rally. In other words, after this current swing downward, we're in a downward trending trading channel. Okay, let's just draw a couple lines on the chart and I'll explain what I mean. Overall, here is the action that the chart is presenting us. Now, what will usually happen is price will kind of fool around and it'll find a bottom and then it'll start trending upwards. And when we break the downward trending upper boundary, then we can say, hey, we're in a swing channel up. And so then we'll be able to turn around and say, let's make another couple boundaries. We'll have a new baseline. We'll have a new upper resistance line of this channel, and that will continue on until it flips back bearish when we break the bottom of that trend line. And then we'll probably take another trip down. Now, what I do in circumstances like this is take the opportunity to take some profits up here, not selling the entire bag, but at least say selling half of the bag to pay for everything that you've invested in, where the goal would be to end up with a free bag that you can ride for the duration. But the overall goal for me is to continue to accumulate, because, hey, if you're going to take a long shot and pick a micro cap hidden gem, that this one definitely is, in my opinion, and if this thing survives the bear market, which I surely hope that it does, then you've got the chances to get the 100x, the 1000x long shot, and it's worth it. I mean, for me, Bitcoin is the safest bet, but you're not going to get a 100x out of Bitcoin. It's far too late for that. I should have loaded up on Bitcoin on my first inclination back when it was at $1. Yeah, I did discover Bitcoin when it was $1. And then I said, it doesn't look like you can use it for anything, because I wanted to buy into it and then possibly do some online shopping, because I thought there would be a lot of opportunities to use Bitcoin as a currency on the internet. And then I set it away, forgot about it, and did not come back until it hit 6,000. And when I noticed it at 6,000, I was shocked and rubbing my head, wishing and wondering why I did not take a chance on it previously. But it was very hard to buy back in, oh gosh, I can't even remember. It was around 2010, 2011, 12, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly what the date was. But it was not nearly as easy to buy as it is now. So what can you do about that? Well, you can look for the next possible project early on that has the potential and the capabilities of doing what Bitcoin has done. And Kaspa would be one of those projects. I have some other favorites. They include Kadena, KDA, Flux, which I'm even more bullish about Flux than I am KDA. I'm looking at Aleph Zero as a possibility, and there's a few others, and I'll report on those in a future video. But for now, I'm going to continue accumulating on the long shot. Now, just a quick message to the people out there that always like to jump in and say the charts don't work and technical analysis doesn't work. You better just watch the fundamentals. I am already convinced of the fundamentals of this project. That's water under the bridge. I don't need to do any more due diligence on the Kaspa project. I'm just going to watch to make sure that the project survives and that they continue to make good development. And my part of the Kaspa community, my value added will be watching the charts to try to give everyone an idea of what is going to happen in the near and long term as far as what the charts tell us. So if you don't like technical analysis, or you don't believe that technical analysis works, then don't watch my channel. That's not what I'm here for. There are plenty of those that are going to be reporting on the fundamental developments of Kaspa, and my part is to report on the technical analysis, the pricing trends of Kaspa. And TA is based on math and human nature. If you want to do a little research, is what is behind technical analysis and things like the Fibonacci sequence. It's all throughout nature. Pi, the golden ratio, all of these things that we see that are created by the nature of human beings as emotional creatures. This creates these mathematical wonders. And those mathematical wonders show up in the charts as technical analysis studies. Okay, just wanted to make that clear, but you're welcome to come in and tell me that technical analysis doesn't work. Time always proves it right, and that's just fine. But I'm glad to have all of you here and all of the new people. Thank you to Benoit for sharing my videos in the Kaspa Telegram group, and I welcome all of you to jump on and even join my Telegram group. Link is in the description. You can ask any questions and request updates. I'd love to give you my insight and opinion, and it's just an opinion. It's okay for people to have differing opinions. So that's about all I've got for now. Just wanted to share that quick update. I'm going to go grab a bag real quick. But before I go, please, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Crypto Pro channel. Tell a friend, share the news, spread the word, and we'll see you on the next update. Upstate? What's an upstate? I can't talk. This is Carlton. I'm out. Dadgummit. Let me hit that button again.